I'm in the process of figuring out how to do more of it in the operational side of my business. And I suspect that within 12 months, CFOs aren't going to be building models and doing projections like I do today with spreadsheets anymore. Really just a matter of time before financial model building kind of disappears as a
Mm.
profession and industry. And I'm working on that, building custom AI agents to do the month on month analysis and look at what happened compared to what was our budget and what went wrong,
Right.
and break down, do the monthly reviews. So I think that we're probably not too far away from having fully integrated systems that are sucking in your Google Analytics, your GA4 data, your all the data from your ad buying accounts, your Meta, your Google, all of your Shopify data, all of your inventory management system data, all of your accounting data, and basically, being a co-pilot for your entire business. And, noticing things like, hey, there's been a spike in this search query. All of a sudden, more people are coming to your site with this specific query. That must mean that our sales forecast for this SKU is probably conservative. We should place a new purchase order. Because we've just reached 5,000 units, let me look at the last correspondence I had with that supplier. We're now hit, a higher MOQ or whatever. Therefore, we can negotiate a better rate. And, bang, we need to connect all those dots, going from a search query to renegotiating with a supplier or vendor, and, getting the product wherever it needs to be. I think one of the big themes of the next year or two in the consumer product space is that AI is also going to commoditize customer acquisition. Once upon a time, creative, whether it was written or, visuals and images, creative was a little bit of a moat for a lot of brands. And you could clearly tell the difference between a brand who's good with creative and visual storytelling and copywriting, and one who wasn't, right? What AI is now enabling and empowering is all the people who aren't good at that stuff. And what was previously a hurdle or, a barrier to entry for them when it came to branding, marketing, customer acquisition, ad copy, and so forth, is rapidly disappearing as a barrier. So what's going to happen is that there'll be more competition for clicks and impressions and eyeballs. The
Yeah.
cost of these impressions is going to go up because there's a finite amount of attention and eyeballs on screens. When there's more competition, the price has to rise.